right. Good morning, everybody. Another red day in the market. This market is just non-stop, every day going red down. Trend is completely down. Yesterday, um, futures, yeah, last night, after the futures open after 6 p.m., we got an ES weekly dead cross. So, anyhow, next target on the ES is 4308. That's the next major level. We're gapping down today, so let me just show you guys something here. We are coming like this down. Good morning, Josh. Yes, please everybody like the video. So we are coming down like this very fast. So there's few scenarios that can happen. Either we just continue on and stop going down to SPX. Let me show you guys here on the SPX. So SPX next major level is 43.2608. Right now is I think around 43.50. So 43.2608 is the next major level. If we can hold there, 43.20 42.6671. Doubted today, not impossible, but next week it's high chance to hit it. And then if things get very crazy, if the sell-off accelerate, if it goes very crazy, I mean, I doubt it, but that was a major level in the past, 39.55. I doubt it. So anyhow, these major levels, you want to watch all of them: 42.66, 41.47, 40.28. So the faster we go down, it's possible that we do either we do a sharp recovery back up, or we come down, consolidate, or we come down and then slowly continue going lower. So there's few scenarios that gonna happen. Either something happens, either I don't know, TNX continues going down, it starts going rolling down, or maybe DXY pulls back, maybe Powell says something good. These are all catalysts that can cause market bounce up, or but these are different scenarios that can possibly happen. Either a sharp return up, or stop at some of these any of these major level stops and consolidate just for a few days, or stops and slowly continue going lower. So we'll see what happens. Anyhow, for today, the ES from pre-market, it after 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Starts rolling down lower. Pre-market right now, it's giving a little bit bounce. So 5 minutes is up. 15, you got a yellow bar. As always, if you see 15 and 30 minutes MACD golden cross, it can run up higher. And 1 hour, 4 hours still downward. Yesterday, one of the key to watch was yesterday that when the 1 hour dead crossed, and 1 p.m. when the 1 hour is always gives you the, it's true that I always say 15 and 30 change direction, but 1 hour always gives you the most solid direction. When the 1 hour dead crosses, it means it's like game over. So anyhow, 1 hour, keep an eye on 1 hour. And 4 hour, we don't have yellow bar yet. And as I mentioned, for past 2 weeks, until you don't have a yellow bar on the indexes, or still there is chance to go lower. And the weekly is still downward, as you can see a statistic fast, and the weekly is about to dead cross. Anyhow, let's go faster. NQ, 5 minutes is golden cross, up. 15, we get the first yellow bar. So there is a possibility, because market is gapping down and many names are opening lower, there is a possibility that some people log gains at open. Maybe possible some bounce, temporary jump up at open, and then we'll see if it's going to be a solid bounce up, or it's just going to be temporary and then boom goes lower. Again, same direction like a ES. 15, you get a yellow bar. 30 is still downward. 1 hour, 1 hour dead crossed again, and the 4 hour daily and weekly same like ES. Dow Jones joining the drop. It's still not dead cross on the weekly. RUT. This one, if it dead crosses, expect big drops in the small caps. TNX 1% lower, which is good, and it's actually interesting that the TNX going lower, but the market isn't bouncing and actually going lower. So that means market is in acceleration sell off. So it's TNX is not helping too much today right now, even though it's 1% lower. but it needs to drop crazier lower, so helps it go helps market go up. Anyhow, if you look at TNX right now, 15, 30, 1 hour is downward, 4 hour we got the dark blue bar, and the daily we got the another dark blue bar. So key level to watch is 42.45. If it breaks it, it can go back to 41.68 or 40.42. This is already opening 1%, but market is red, so we need a huge pullback on this one in order to market bounce up. If it continues going up, if you see 1530 MACD dead cross, golden cross, and continue going higher, 43.71 and 45.74 is the next target. DXY almost flat. It opened up, and actually it's one of the catalysts that market dropped more. If you see here at 620, 630, it starts running up until 830, and that was one of the biggest catalysts. Market went lower, and so anyhow, pre-market right now is pulling back a little bit, and that's causing market bottoming, not jumping up, but bottoming for so far. So keep an eye on this one. 15 is curved down, and 30 is a little bit curving down right now. So if this one dead cross and go lower, it can help market bounce up. But 103.676, that was a major level that's reached, touched it so far, and it pulled back. If it passes this, 104, 105, and 106 is the next target. Wix pre-market 4% higher. What's interesting was that yesterday it touched 1812 and then it pulled back. But right now is 4% opening higher, so it's hovering around 1865 level. Next target level is 1951 and 2037. If it goes crazier higher, it's still very bullish on daily. I'm sorry, still very bullish on the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly. Let's see, BTC monster drop off there. 4 hour, daily, weekly, very bearish so far. And keep an eye on crypto stock today. This one trend is down, and yeah, Josh, great, thank you, Josh. um Thank you, I appreciate, Josh. You're a big supporter. Anyhow, Apple pre-market 175 was a big level yesterday, and it broke it and went lower, and 173.54, and right now broke it, and next major level is 171.47. Pre-market right now 5 is up, 15 and 30 is upward. So if it drops at open, 171.47 is a key level to watch. Breaks below that, next targets are 169.85 and 166.15 and lower level. But since 15 and 30 is already golden cross, 172.45 and 173.54 as a key level to watch. Yesterday Apple was a big trigger for market going lower, so keep an eye on Apple. If Apple bounces up, it can help market go up. Today is OPEX day, so there is a lot of deep in the money put, so keep an eye on that one. They most likely want low. They most of the time on OPEX day they lock their gains end of the day, so there is a high chance end of low of the day be end of the day, maybe a new low. So that's just keep in mind. Amazon breaking down a little bit too. It's below 132.46 major level. If drops at open and past 130.103, next targets are 129.6, 128.72, and then if it can hold 127.82, next major level is 124.09 for next week possibly. And daily is dead cross, and weekly is still not dead cross, but if it does, it goes lower. Nvidia AMAT earning didn't help. Earning is next week, so this is gonna be still probably most likely I will hold 400. There is a small chance retest the 408 that it hit, that it opened this week. So 400, yeah, 403 was the low of this week. There is a small chance by next week 403 or 400 gets retested, but then it's all up to earning. We'll see what the earning does. For now, 422, that's a key level to watch. If you can't hold it, back to 417, and then 417 if you can hold the lower levels of 414, 412, and 410. It acts a lot like yo-yo at the open. It can jump. Maybe if it jumps, it goes back to 432 and higher, but a general trend right now in the 1 hour and 4 hour is downward. So it could have a jump, but it could be temporary and pull back again, and be cautious playing at open. But during the day gives a intraday solid direction after the opening yo-yo. Baba gap down. These Chinese names is just not sure what's going on right now. In China, at first they forced them not to sell, and then right now, not good news coming from China. So 87.59, if it can hold it, next targets are 86.89 and 85.76 is the next major level. Low of it's just interesting is that the low of Baba that this year was I think 77 around on 77. So keep an eye on that one. Maybe it's possible to go retest low of this year. Bidu pre-market doesn't look bullish at all. 126.34 if it can hold it. Next major 123.93. Netflix is staying at 400. Pre-market right now 15 and 30 and 1 hour showing some sign of bottoming, but 4 hour daily weekly is still bearish. So 398 if it can hold it, 392.23, 388.64 is the next major level. If there's any symbol you're interested, let me know. Meta 5 points lower, 279.52, that's a key level to watch if you can hold it. 275.03 is the next major level. It's rolling, it's on the roll down. Weekly is dead cross. So next for next week, possible next targets are 267. And if it goes crazy, if it can hold 275, next week is 267, and lower level can maybe go to 258. Tesla on the roll down. RSI daily is oversold zone. So there's two things I mentioned in the service. There's two things to keep an eye on Tesla. On April, it went in the oversold zone, but the very next day it bounced up crazy. But at the same time, there's another scenario. In December, it went over in the oversold zone, and it was like there for like 14, 15 days. So we'll see what happens today. If this continues, if no crazy bounce today, this is gonna continue going lower, and at 200 is the minimum to come. 210, 47 and 207, 75, those are the next major level to watch. 207 is a super major level. If it can hold 207, then next week 197.31 can come. Pre-market right now 5.15.30 is up, so there is possible some gaining lock at open, maybe some jumps. If it jumps up to 16 to 19.26, there's a key level to watch. Until we don't have a daily golden cross MACD on the Tesla, this trend can continue lower. Microsoft pre-market 314.47. It's opening below it, so if it goes above 314.47, it can head for bounce up. It is a big part of QQQ, so keep an eye on Microsoft. Microsoft is a big direction setter for techs. 310, if it breaks it today, 310.47. Next target is 306.48, 304.01. And if it goes below 304 for next week, 298.69 is next. Google is still holding up strong. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Google. I mean, it had a good earning, but it is for sure holding up very strong compared to other names. So keep an eye on Google. If market bounces up, if market decides to go up, Google is one of the biggest candidates. But at the same time, keep in mind, if all the names going down, if market going down, whatever is left didn't go down before, that one it will be a best candidate to go down. So keep an eye on Google. If market bounces, it has chance to go up. If market continues going lower, this has chance to join it. So 127.16 is a key level to watch. Can hold it 124, 121, 119. But if market is strong bounce today, again back to 130 and 131. AMD Toto is below 103, so next major is 101.66. Pre-market right now 15 and 30, looking flat. 101.66 if it can hold it. We're looking at 97.51 next target. Below that for next week 94.25. And if it bounces up today, if you see 15 and 30 MACD golden cross, passes 103, go back to 105, 108. Boeing on the roll down, it misses. It already passed yesterday the high of last season before the earnings. So it was 228 was the high of last season. and it already went below it. So 223 was in target and it reached this morning. And if it can hold 223.02, next target is 2218.9, 214, and 211.95. It's favorite level last season before the earning. It was just love it. 211 always was just going to it, up or down, was coming back to it. SPY 3 points lower. Next major level is 432.54. If you can't hold there, next major level, let me show you guys, 431.04, 429.55, 428.62. And pre-market right now, 1530 is still downward, 1 hour is dead cross, and 4 hour downward. So it's all about 433.46. If you can't hold it, 432.54 for sure gonna come, but that's a major level you want to watch. If it breaks it at any time today, and market accelerates, maybe goes for 2% negative today, 428 is on tap. QQQ, as I mentioned in the public, I posted 355.3. That was a target. It reached today, and most likely maybe a hold. But if it can hold, next target is 350.06, 345.94. If there's any symbol you're interested, let me know. Let me see here. MSTR, if Bitcoin continues going lower, we're looking at 325 next major level. If it passes 317, 309, 304. What else you got here? Let me just look at my scanner. Lulu, if 372 can hold 365 now. 529 is a key level to watch there. If you can hold it, 521, 517 for now. Yeah, that's pretty much it on the major names. SMCI 534, and it's a new low after the earning. So 224, if you can hold it, next target is 228, 221, 217. Most likely 200 is coming, and weekly is about to dead cross. If you want, this is a good plate for long puts for 200 at minimum. Yep, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, Josh. You're the best for supporting, and best of luck today. Keep an eye on the 15 and 30 MACD golden crosses. If it happens, we can have a bounce up. OPEX day volume is gonna be crazy at some point near close, at open or midday. They want to lock their gains, their options that they loaded up, and they're gonna roll it up to the probably September. So yeah, all right, thank you. And as always, please, if you like, you can sign up for chart state option service. And if you just want level, chartvisor.com. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for tuning